You need to make her like very wet before you put it in.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. My goodness, girls. Coach Greg, in today's video, Shan and Connor Sinan are gonna get Jacksfit laid.
Nice.
I'm not talking about David laid.
Sorry, bro.
But actually with the ladies.
Women.
Listen, guys, you're in your early 20s, and I get it. You're young, tall, good looking, and you feel like you've got the riz. You ain't got the riz. You're just handsome. Coach Greg has the riz. I'm literally the Rizzler himself. I'm 49 years old. I'm pulling more bitches than Togi. Despite the fact Togi's the biggest guy in Cabo, Coach Greg, he still got away with the ladies.
Greg goddamn Doucette.
And so I'm going to be giving him actual practical advice that he can use right now.
But this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
You really think that Shan and Connor are going to be able to get Jacksfit laid? If they could do that, if they were successful, they literally could get the Nobel Prize. Jack's going to be jacking his fit later in the evening. He ain't going to be embracing with no ladies.
I'm with the world's biggest virgin, and today he's finally gonna feel the warmth of a woman.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's going to be jacking his fit.
How attractive is Jack's fitness?
10 out of 10 chance that you ain't getting nothing. You guys think that she's rating Jack's fit a 10 out of 10? Guy's 6'1", 125, 130 pounds. Ain't happening. Why do you think that Jack's fit is no longer natural? And I'm all here for it. Normally, I'm saying no, don't use this, don't do that. Wait until you're older. In Jack's fit's case, I'm giving him the pass. But I will be giving him more practical suggestions than last time on how he too can become the Rizzler and pull more bitches than last time, which is 1. He hasn't pulled any before. And so if he can ever get 1, then that's a win.
How long have you been a virgin for, honestly?
18 years.
18 years too long? That ends tonight, buddy. We're gonna get you, even if we gotta pay for it.
No. No! No! We're not paying some broad, some Chico, to get with Jack's Fit for his first experience. This is not the lasting memory we want to have for Jack's Fit. Jack, there'll be plenty of time for that when you get older. But for now, it's gotta be wholesome.
How do you feel about the opposite sex, and why have you not them yet?
I don't know.
It's not been by choice. When you meet someone for the first time, you put them into 3 different categories. I want to f them, I might want to f them, I'll never f them. Every woman that's ever encountered Jack's Fit, it's immediately been, I'll never f them. I'm sorry. I remember, Coach Greg tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You want to hear it's a maybe. Oh, maybe if he says the right thing. If he shows a certain amount of confidence, or perhaps if he spends enough money. If he has 1 million followers on YouTube and he says the right things and he drives a fancy sports car, then I'll sleep with him. It ain't it.
We're gonna get him confident. We're gonna tell you how to speak to women. Not only that, we're gonna show you how to get f***ing jacked so you can be more attractive.
This is the first thing that Connor said that's gonna actually work. We need to teach him how to get more jacked so he can attract more ladies. Remember, attraction, it's primal. You can't teach it. You can try, you can read a bunch of books, develop some games, some lines, but it's not the real you. You want a woman to attract you for you, and you want them to have a genuine desire for you. It can't be bought, trained, paid for. It has to come from within. Your aura has to attract them. And so Jack's Fit, he's began to take MK677. Why? So that he can get hungrier, so he can be in a calorie surplus. The guy needs to bulk. He's literally underweight. But remember, Jack's Fit, we literally have a supplement. It's called Hungrier Than Last Time. Did you consider this? It literally makes you hungrier. Many people struggle to get in the calories. Hungrier Than Last Time, similar to MK677, it's gonna make you hungrier, easier to eat. And so if you're struggling to get down a steak, as he is in this video, he only gets down half the steak. You take some of these. You get your hunger, taking more calories, and you're going to gain weight. Code Greg, 15% off.
So I'm Jacksfit, also known as the skinny guy who did in fact lose weight.
No!
But that
how the f are you supposed?
today.
How are you supposed to fucking pull when you're
We're on a
talking like
walk
that?
now.
You're not. Listen, it's about how you speak about yourself. You're not gonna say, "Oh my God, I'm Jacksfit. I'm the skinny guy." No, I'm Jacksfit,
and I'm
a
Jack.
Greek god, okay? I might not look like it right now, but I'm putting in the work each and every day, and I'm going to bang your girl, okay? That's what I want to hear out of you, buddy.
I'm going to disagree with that. Now, on one end, you have to be confident, but confident in your own abilities. To say, I'm a Greek god, I'm going to sleep with your ladies, it would be a lie.
No, sorry. Advertising. Same thing.
And what you need to be is authentic. You need to be your true self. Jackfit does not feel like a Greek god. And so if he says,
I'm Jacksfit, I'm a Greek god and I will sleep with all of your bitches,
they're going to look at him and laugh. He can't pull it off. You can practice that line 4,000 times. He can be an amazing actor. He can't do it. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't feel it. And so Jacksfit, you need to be comfortable in your own skin. You, I'm certain, are able to be yourself around certain types of people. Perhaps your family, friends, people who are close to you. You let your guard down and you're truly being yourself. You need to be able to do this around other people. And so the more times you can hang around with women of the opposite sex, the more you're going to allow yourself to be yourself. And over time, it's going to get easier and easier and easier.
I'm Jacksfit, I'm jacked, I'm a Greek god, and I can steal anyone's bird.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
Yeah, no one's buying that. Oh! No one's buying that. Ew! I'd rather him say, hey, I'm Jacksfit, I'm a little bit shy, but I really have a passion for fitness. I love to train. I love to make videos. I'm really into doing this, to doing that. I like going for runs, and I'm into this kind of music. Somebody's going to like that. You might have to talk to 100 birds until you meet the right one that does like that, but somebody eventually is going to be interested in exactly what you're doing.
They're going to explain to Jack how to get girls. I'll let you start.
I think you need to be confident. Pretend that you know what you're talking about.
Step one, don't listen to anything a girl says. They're going to yap, and when a girl opens her mouth, you know that they're lying. They're going to say a bunch of stuff. We want you to say this and we want you to say that. Don't listen to them. And so if you want to listen to somebody talk to you about how to get a girl, the last person you want to listen to is a girl. They do not know what they want. We want the knight in shining armor. We want you to treat us like a princess. No, you don't. You might think that you do, but you don't. And so if you want to learn how to get a girl, you hire Coach Greg for only $39,000 a year, USD. I will be your dating coach, your life coach, if you will. Remember, Togi didn't take me up on my offer. And how's it working for him? He keeps losing all his money. He's perhaps taking off years off of his life. So if he had Coach Greg as his manager, his life coach, imagine how much better his life would be.
I think you need to be nice, but also you gotta be funny.
I think that you need to be able to take chirps, because if I chirp you and you get offended, that's very small energy. Yeah. And
He has a huge thing, by the way.
Connor, how do you know?
You need to be respectful, because if you're gonna approach a woman, you gotta make sure that you got some respect there with your comments.
Imagine these girls are, 19 years of age, knowing what they actually want. They don't know what they want. You show them what they want. And what is that? You be yourself. You might be, it's cliche, oh, Coach Greg, you're a geezer. You need to touch grass. It's not cap. You be yourself, you do what you want, you say what you want, and the right woman, the woman that says, yes, I want to sleep with you, that one is going to fall into your lap, and hopefully she is in fact a throat goat.
Okay, so obviously he's going to have to lay down some pipe. Like, any tips? Like, what should he do? What should he avoid?
You need to make her like very wet before you put it in.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. You don't have to talk to this guy about getting her wet. We need to talk about how does he say hello. And so the step one is say hello, hey, hi. You like this singer? Having a good time? You talk to the woman. Worrying about getting her wet and begging for it before you start. This is like teaching quantum physics to a kid in grade primary. It's too much. My goodness, girls.
Like lots of foreplay, and then make her beg for it. Make her beg for it. Like get her so wet that she begs for it.
Do not teach this kid these things. Connor, you're going to ruin him. When you're a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10, I give him a 3, not a 1, because bro is over 6 feet tall. He's got it made in the height department. You can't just walk up to someone and grab them. It's giving ick. It's giving get away from me. It's giving lawsuit. And so please avoid that at all costs.
All right, Jack, I got you like literally the prettiest girl in this town.
This is not Connor trying to set you up there, Jacksfit. This is Connor helping himself up. And so what he's doing is he's using you, Jacksfit, as a pawn. hey, I've grabbed you the prettiest girl in the bar. And so what he's now done is he's allowed himself to give her a compliment without giving her a compliment. He's telling Jack, I got you the hottest girl in the bar. He's not approaching the girl and saying, hey, you're the hottest girl in the bar. I want to talk to you. He's saying, hey, I want you to come talk to my friend. He's Jacksfit. He's got 250,000 followers on Instagram, and he's a virgin, and he wants you to talk to you. Be in a video. Hey, I've got you the prettiest girl in the bar. So immediately she hears that. She's thinking, oh, he thinks I'm hot. She knows that she's hot. When you look like this, you already know it. But she does, in fact, like to hear it. And women, they like a challenge. They like a story. And so the story is, I'm in this YouTube video, and he's introducing me to Jackfit, of which there's a 0% chance that she's ever going to like this guy. But at the same time, he gets to compliment her. He gets to have his arm around her. He gets to be in proximity of her. And so he's testing the waters. He's feeling her out without feeling her out, if you will. And so is this girl putting Connor in the she'll never sleep with me, she might sleep with me, or she definitely wants to sleep with me category?
I got you like literally the prettiest girl in this town.
He's asserting dominance. He's clearly well over 6'2" tall, way taller than this girl. He's got his arm around her shoulder. Not so much that it's intimidating, but enough to say, I'm alpha. I'm not scared of you. All the while complimenting her, saying she's the prettiest girl in the room. She's eating it up. She loves Connor. And she is, in fact, a freak. You see that ring on the eyebrow? Did you notice that? She's a freak. She's letting the world know, I like to get freaky with it. I like to get down.
All right, Jack, I got you like literally the prettiest girl in this town here.
Oh. And so when Connor says, prettiest girl in this bar, notice how she says, oh. Oh. She doesn't want to say thank you, but she does want to acknowledge it. She wants to sound surprised. She knows that she is, but she loves hearing it.
Introduce yourself. I'm going to set you guys up.
I'm Jack.
You're what?
Jack.
Jet? Nice to meet you.
Sparks are flying.
Listen, when somebody says nice to meet you and they shake your hand, it's immediate no. If she really had a genuine desire for this man, she would have offered a hug. Nice to meet you. She would at least give him the one-arm hug. A double-arm hug, it's a sure thing. She's clearly interested. But when you get a handshake to this level, it's immediately putting him in the friend zone. If she had any kind of chemistry, any kind of desire for this man, genuine desire from his aura, she would have at least gave him the one-arm embrace. Remember, Connor's already led with the arm around her. He's already placed his hand on his shoulder. Now, when you're flirting with the girl, you don't want to place your hand too long on any one given body part. You do want to touch them. You have to initiate touch, especially early on. It allows them to feel familiar with you. Because remember, if you're eventually going to sleep with that person, you're going to be touching them a lot. Think of it. It has to happen. And so you may as well start early on. The hand goes on the shoulder, not too long, a second, and it releases. Nothing threatening. She's used to this. She's a pretty woman. Eventually put your hand on their thigh, perhaps for a second, and you can try out some mirroring, okay? What that means is you try to see if she's responsive to what your requests are. You put your hand up. Will she give you a high five? You ask to hold her hand. You direct her where you're going. Hand on the back. Nothing intimidating. You're not grabbing her ass. You continue to do this and you see, how far is she willing to go? Is she mirroring me in my every action? Is she facing towards me? Is she playing with her hair? Is she smiling at me? Is she laughing a little bit too much at my jokes? Are her feet pointing in my direction? Is she leaning back or is she leaning towards me? You can get more by body language than anything she could say. She could be talking to Jacksfit and saying, oh my God, you're so hot, you're a 10 out of 10, while leaning back with her feet angled and not touching her hair. She doesn't like him. She's lying. While at the same time, I'm not attracted to you. You're gross to me. While leaning in, playing with her and giggling and touching his arm. She's into him.
Stay with me.
And so you can't put somebody on the spot and say, flirt with me. If somebody asked me to do that, I'd say, that's not what I do. I'm not going to flirt. What are you talking about? This is silly. Because this is not how I roll. And by being your own man and being confident enough to say, no, I'm not going to flirt with her. This is stupid. You're immediately showing you have some alpha inside of you. Some great advice for you. When you're very shy, what you want to do is to talk to people who aren't intimidating. Preferably somebody you have absolutely no interest in whatsoever. You're in a bar, you're not very confident, you don't know who to talk to. Look around the room and look for the girl that you're the least interested in. The one that you would for certain not want to sleep with. You go and talk to her. Is she really intimidating? She's perhaps 374 pounds. She's standing alone. She's very lonely. You go up and say hi. Is it very hard to do? She's probably loving the attention. She's being ignored, all her very good-looking friends, the true 10 out of 10s. Remember, she thinks she's a 10, but she's actually a 1. You're talking to this lady, and she's liking the interaction. And so if she does in fact reject you, or she doesn't want to talk to you, or it doesn't go very well, that's okay. You didn't have any interest anyway.
Oh, you're ugly. Get away from me.
Okay, it's not like you've lost anything because you never wanted to win. You get used to talking to people who are not intimidating. If the first time you go into a bar, you look across the room and you talk to the hottest girl in the bar, the 10 out of 10, and you've never talked to a woman before, it's not going to go good anyway. Hi, hey, Jacksfit, hi, Jacksfit, I'm shy. It's not going to work. And so you have to progressive overload the hotness level of the girls you're talking to. You start with the 1s. Once you can master that, you go to the 2. Before you know it, you're talking to girls who are at your level. And in Jack's case, it's a 3. Jack, I do believe, can pull girls who are a 3 out of 10. You're thinking, oh, that's not impressive. Why isn't it? Is it really that important to have the hottest girl in the room? What's important is that you're getting someone at your level. In 5 years from now, he's going to look back at his former self and think, what was I doing? He's going to have more muscle, more stamina, better looks, better grooming, more money, and he's going to be able to impress those younger ladies. And so that same girl that perhaps never looked twice at him, that was looking at Connor thinking, Connor, you're the man of my dreams. She, in 5 years from now, when she's ran through and is the village bicycle, she might be looking at Jacksfit and thinking, I wish I could get with Jacksfit. Look at Jacksfit, he's swole. Remember, Jacksfit's on MK677, and perhaps by that time, he'll be on HRT. Now remember, if you have low levels of testosterone, you need to get your blood work. You have to find out if you actually need HRT, peptides, and so on. And so I've partnered with Transcend. Remember, I am on HRT. And so what I suggest is everyone get your blood work taken. See if you need anything to make you healthy. If you don't, fine. You've been proactive. Great job. But if you do need something, and in Jack Fitt's case, I strongly suggest he get his blood work done. He might be deficient in testosterone. Remember, he is on MK677, and I don't believe it's prescribed by a doctor. As far as I know, he hasn't purchased hungrier than the last time, and so that should have been square one. But if he continues to develop his physique, starts looks maxing harder than last time, he's going to be able to pull more birds than ever before. Interested in Transcend? Click the link in the description.
You're cute.
Yo, why the f you?
Yo,
what are you
Jack,
doing?
I want you. I want you.
She wants you, bro.
You're cute. Why are you so shy?
And so unfortunately, a lot of girls, they're blowing smoke up his ass. This girl doesn't want Jacksfit. Women do not approach men and say, you're cute, you're hot, I want you. It's not going to happen. If they do say that, it's a red flag. She's perhaps an OF girl trying to use you for clout, and so please be careful, right, Jacksfit? Careful of those OF girls.
Fucking Jack, man. He's tapping out. I'm sending him an Uber home. It's 12.
Good for Jacksfit. It's 12:20, and he's going home. He doesn't need to stay up and party all night. He's 18. This is the time to look smacks harder than last time. He needs to get to bed early. He needs to get his last meal in before bed, wake up early in the morning, and get to the gym. That's how it's done. If he starts partying harder than last time at 18, he's never going to develop that physique to acquire that wealth, to develop as a man, a high value man. And that's what I'm all about.
We went to the club last night. Jack was absolutely horrendous. Terrible performance, but
Jack had to go home and jack off or jack his fit until he GO2 maxes and Turks all over his stomach. But hey, that's his own prerogative. I'd rather him do this at 18 and save it for later when he is a high-value man.
Shan is a science-based lifter. I learned this one from Jif.
Shan, the science-based lifter, is putting Jacksfit through a workout. Remember, we've got Mike Isertel, a man with no tan. But Shan, he has an excellent tan, and so wouldn't y'all want Shan to diet down and enter a competition? Bro is a giant, a monster, a science-based lifter, putting Jacksfit through a workout. That's what we need to see. Jacksfit developing the physique so that one day he can rizz up and pull the threes harder than last time.
Wait, are you actually on it?
Yeah, I'm on MK.
Wait, what? Are you serious? I thought you were
Yo, I did it for the boat.
Yo, you're joking. Are you joking?
No, I'm on MK.
And so imagine how bad Jacksfit feels when he tells him he's on MK and Connor starts laughing. Really? You're not natural? Bro, you don't have to go hard on Jacksfit. Remember, I've given him the If Coach Greg says Jacksfit has the pass, he has the pass, full stop.
So what's your goal physique then? Like what, like if everything were to go according to plan, like what would you look like?
Like David Lee. I don't want to be like big, I just want to be like really aesthetic.
Jacksfit, he has his bar set pretty low. He doesn't want to get too big. He just wants to look like, you know, David Lade, somebody who is also a fake natty.
Sorry, bro.
Newsflash. Even with test trend MK677 growth hormone peptides, he's never going to look like David Lade. He doesn't have those kind of genetics. But he doesn't need to.
You know, after spending a week with G Diddy, aka Coach Greg, I know a few poses now, so I can run through what I know.
Apparently, I'm now G Diddy. I thought people were Gregging their Doucettes until they turk all over the screen, but apparently, I'm a G Diddy. But what Connor fails to realize is I'm the T-plug. Jacksfit could get on turkesterone. Normally, I wouldn't say an 18-year-old should start this, but with the combination of Hungrier Than Last Time and Turk Max, I do believe he could look Mac his physique to starting to pull the threes. Interested in turkesterone, GO2 Max, remember, we have a money back guarantee. Literally, you get your money back, and not only that, a $20 gift card. Remember, we're covering the cost of shipping. There is no risk whatsoever. Money back guarantee and a $20 gift card. What other company is doing that? A money back guarantee and a $20 gift card. And so click the link in the description, code Greg, 15% off.
Do you think you can finish this? You know what? I'm going to give you $100 if you finish that.
I mean, he could have given him $1,000, $10,000. There's no way Jacksfit was finishing all that food. And how do I know that? Because if he could finish all that food, he wouldn't weigh 130 pounds at 6'1". One thing he could benefit from is Hungrier Than Last Time. Would it not help to be hungrier? If you're struggling getting in the calories, perhaps you're on a bulk, perhaps you're very skinny, look no further than Hungrier Than Last Time. The T-plug, he got you covered. Click the link in the description, code Greg, 15% off.
All right, Jack, how are we doing? Sweating. We need a take-home box for you.
It's a lot there.
And so he ate about 7 ounces of steak, hardly any fries, and so let's give him 500 calories. It's not enough. He needs to bulk, he needs to be in a surplus, and unless he gets in the proper calories, all that training, it's for naught. Jacksfit, in order to look smack, he needs to gain about 10 kilograms, over 20 pounds. He has time, but why waste it? Get hungrier than last time, start eating more food, continue with the hard training, and sooner or later, you'll have a physique that people will think is about average.
Well, I'm actually impressed Jack was able to finish half the steak.
Connor easily impressed. Just saying, Connor's easily impressed. When he ate with me, I ate, 3 meals? He's impressed by him eating half of a steak. Come on.
I think in the next episode, we're going to take him to school on how to bulk properly, pristine, and you guys will be able to educate yourselves and learn from that.
Yeah, and lesson number 1, you tell him to use Hungrier Than Last Time, which you're sponsored by. Hungrier Than Last Time, Jacksfit, this literally helps you to eat. Probably the number 1 thing that this guy actually needs. Now, normally I would try to tell him to eat Seco protein bars, but he doesn't need these. They're too low in calories. They're not good for bulking. If you're trying to gain weight, it's not going to help. These are going to help you to lose weight. And so Jacksfit, avoid the Seco protein bars. Even though they taste amazing, they don't have the calories that you need. You're going to be too full. But if you're not Jacksfit, code Greg, 15% off. And remember, also a money back guarantee. Did I mention that? And the $20 gift card. You don't like them? You get the $20 gift card, you get your money back. What do you have to lose? It's so wholesome watching a gay couple help that young man out. Jack's fitness versus human interaction. Shan and Jack are literally 2 ends of the spectrum. Jack said he's eating 4,000 calories a day and can't even finish 1 steak. What a troll. And yeah, so when Jack's fitness says he eats 4,000 calories, that's cap. Jack's Fitness sold me 3 bottles of Tren and Enthate behind Tesco. Yo, that was me. And it was 3 bottles of turkesterone. Don't lie. Lied about his T-plug. How dare you, fish?
Yeah! Blow fishing this up.
Subscribe, click the bell button, and if you like the video, then buy a bunch of my shit to make me rich. That's how this works. Watch one of those 2 bloops, and of course, cookbooks, training books, circle, diet book, clothing line, all on the website. By the way, we've got over 400,000 newsletter subscribers, and we've given away over 100,000 free diet and training programs. And so get to the website, look what you're missing out on. And until next time, I am out.